になっても全てもやまないそっけない君の笑顔が恋しくて星に願うのまた会えるよね
Hello, hello. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we played Queens in qualifying for NECC for groups, and we did manage to beat them. But I do remember being pretty close, so we should be in for a good game today. We've played Queens like a number of times throughout the years here. We've scrimmed them before. Like they've been a scrim partner of ours for a little while, so I'm excited to see how it goes today. Yeah, so I'm currently like a player slash coach. I'm mostly a sub, and well, like so VOD reviews. A lot of our compositions, I have like a part of picking. So I try to accommodate what players are comfortable on as well. And the way our roster works is like depending on who shows up, we might swap a different character in for what's like normally recognized in a comp. So let's say instead of like Juno Brig during that meta, we run like Juno Ana or some other like variation. So we do have some interesting comps here in comparison to the meta. So I'm excited to see like what we do end up playing today. Yeah, I am. I am. It should be a lot of fun. Honestly, our team is pretty decent this year. In terms of the other tournaments of Homecoming, we currently have a 4-4 record, so zero point 0.5 team, not too bad. In terms of who's playing tonight, we do have quite the roster. We have Jerry. He's known for flex DPS picks, so like a Genji. That's like his most comfortable character. Brandnosaur. And then what are other DPS players? I don't remember. I think Suhan. He changed his name to, formerly known as Autumn. He's mostly tracer slash hit scan, so we should see some of that tonight. And tank, we have Red. He's pretty well versed. Ramach or Winston, I think, are his two most comfortable picks. And then for supports, we have Fast as Fax, who is a very hard Lucio player. I will say that is his best character by far. And then Shiba, who's most comfortable on Ana. So we'll see what kind of fun comp they throw together. And I've just been told that we are looking at Nepal today, which is actually, yes, very fun, very fun. We do, yeah, very old. We scrimmed it quite a bit. I think we're probably going to start off with a brawlier comp for first point. I'm not sure what point we have yet, but I am thinking we're going to see Lucio for sure. Yep. So yeah, all in all, really excited to see what we play with here today.
Initiating match. Ready for battle. Five, four, three, two, one. Round one. Capture the objective. Initiating combat. I take this
不许走！ I'm here. Hi.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Focus, or we might get out alive. There they are.
You're going to be fine.
The old blink punch. Who's on fire? I am.
Score 1-1. Ready for battle.
Another day,
I
another
will
mission.
not leave a broken world
So
behind.
excited.
Warm up those legs. We've got work to do.
Five, four, three, two, one. Round 3. Capture the objective. This is the moment of truth.
Very gimmicky character, but in this enclosed, like more enclosed map, I think you can get a lot of good value out of it.
Junk on it. We have an Ashe on Queens' side.
Yeah, oh, yeah. If I were to pick which comp I think looks better, I would give it to Queens here. I think
I agree.
they have better poke and their brawl is better because Maywall has a lot of utility in order to fight. Kiri
Ooh.
also can, yeah, Kiri can TP to any off angle the Ashe takes and use her. Team comp for team comp. I think Queens has the slightly better one, but it's up to the players to perform, and the comps don't decide the game. So we will see how it goes.
Autumn switched to Genji. That's
Yes, yes. And fastest facts, getting off of Lucio to Lari. I am a really big fan of this switch. Personally, with the Ana who likes to play back, you kind of would abandon her to make any sort of dive on the other team. I want to say dive, but like any brawl, which could be exploited by the wall. Like Ana no workarounds to Maywall. So opting for a dual poke backline is quite nice. Brandonsaur finds the Ashe. Western now just has to play slow. And he fights for his life. May's contesting point. Wait, Kiri's on point. Does Kiri get caught here? Kiri tweets out. It doesn't matter. Western.
Oh,
fights
Western!
big.
what a
Well
turnaround.
played. Yeah. This is very interesting
I
because
think that all started with Brandon.
yeah, like Western's comp now is the half poke and dive DPS, which can work if you manage to poke at a target and then comp that to collapse on. Ult battle wise, Western is a little behind, so they're gonna have to force out ult early here and try and play around them. Oh, huge ult from Red. Does
Blizzard
not
counter.
manage to find anyone. Blizzard for the result here. Ooh, does Genji burn to death? He does. Unfortunate.
So close.
Yeah, this is a really good fight for Western though.
No!
Oh my goodness! What
What
the
a
fuck?
push!
Wait, the double boop from Alari? I have never... What?
Well, dang. Okay. Okay.
Okay, yeah. That's crazy. I've never seen that before.
Peak
so-
value from an Alari.
Yeah, you learn something new every day. So that team fight was crazy good for Western, even though they burned 3 of their ults, because Queen burned all of them. Like, they burned 4 for 3 and 1. Kept control points, so amazing job from Western there. Kind of crazy how that fight played out. Brandonsaur gets picked early. Very
Even
concerning.
Echo switch.
Yeah, honestly, it's going to get a lot of value here. Western doesn't have a hit scan, so it's up to the supports to kind of poke out the Echo. But we'll see how it is played. Echo using flight, slowly moving up on left right here. Pylon's taken down. Echo's in. Ashe is taking the off tank on site. And Bob is invested. Western probably looking to sleep off here and back up a bit, if I had to guess. I do not see where the... Oh, Bob's on point.
He's
Okay.
on point, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh,
Oh!
Blade is invested. Suzu. Oh, unfortunate. Nanoblade gets Suzu'd and then TP's away. Yeah, that's something you have to watch out for there. You probably want to burn that mid fight. Oh, but wait.
Okay.
Goes down.
Okay.
It is winnable for Western. It would take a lot of effort though. Does okay. 3C. Big start. Western has to pull back. Western, one more fight left, and they steal the Kitsune. How's it doing? Echo juice. Ult burn. They get Echo.
Oh,
Echo low.
they need this.
Oh, Echo gets Mega. Now what? Wait,
Whoa.
Kiri got picked. That's huge for Western. That's not Kitsune and support now. Oh.
He lives.
The Tracer. Oh, he finds him. He finds him. Big result here. Oh,
Ditto.
Pandemonium. Beat invested for the recontest. Javelin. There's Kitsune. Focus fire while here. Kiri 1, Kiri on CC. Oh! Lucio found first, then Kiri. Echo is back. Echo's 1 HP.
Oh my god.
Boom! Oh my goodness. No!
So was it left?
Oh, that was leg fight. Unfortunate Western
Oh.
losing map 1 here. Wow, that was a very good map though, I will say.
I mean,
Crazy.
really close map. I mean,
Wow.
that's a crazy game. Really close
Yeah.
match every single round. I mean, Queens comes out on top, and they played incredibly.
They do. They
They
do.
played incredibly. Both teams, I mean, putting it all out there for that round. But
Honestly, like, well, okay, the highlight of that one map for me would have just been the Alari double boop off
Yeah,
the
that's
point, because I've
crazy.
never seen that before. Like on that map too. Like, were they like walking onto them on on the high ground area, and they just got unluckily like booped off?
I
Or was it,
wish
like,
we could get a
combo
replay.
boop?
That would have been so
Yeah, was that like
funny
was
to
that
see.
a Risa E into Ilaria boop? Like, I don't know. Something must have happened there. but
Something, man.
yeah, that's
Oh,
crazy.
dude. But I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't count out Western at this point. All 3 rounds were incredibly close. 99-99 overtime. Right.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's
coming
for
into map
sure.
2, I mean, as Western, I'd be super confident. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't. My mental will still be very strong. Nothing.
Yeah, no. If I'm Western, I'm not panicking or anything. Like, losing the first map is fine. You know, it's a 5 map series. You have tons of time to turn it around, make some adjustments. And honestly, Western, I think, did have the harder comp to play on third point. Like, I say harder comp, but I mean slightly worse comp. Like, they started off,
it was
they swapped
creative.
later.
It was creative.
It's not terrible. It's just, it was a bit harder for them to deal with the Ashe on the off angle. With double dive DPS and 2 poke supports, it is harder to get value. You want your fights to be very explosive, and it's very hard to generate that when the other team has control of point. So once Queens gets control of point, it is harder for Western to take it than vice versa, because
Yeah.
Western always needs to be inside of them, and they have to take that space back. And Queens
Especially on
does
that
have the
point.
Ashe for the off angle,
Yeah.
yeah. And Kiri, a lot of versatility, a lot of mobility, can TP to the Ashe if the Ashe is getting forced out, and provide Suzu an emergency. So honestly, all in all, well played to both teams on
Well
the first
played.
map there.
But as Queen, last matchup they've had against our Western team, 3-0. But they come back and finally get the first round for them. That must be crazy. I mean, I would feel incredible finally breaking that ceiling that was stopping them last time to get 1 round.
Yeah, good performance this time around. I do remember last time the games being close as well. So they finally, like, the killer instinct is locked in. You know, they're closing these rounds out. So
Right.
yeah, like, for next map, I'm not sure what Western's gonna go for here. In terms of more comfortable map modes, I feel like, oh,
So we got some
okay.
information coming in
Yeah.
on current map bans, Brandon, if you want to.
Yeah, so we're actually going for escort here. That was not what I was expecting. I think our 2 most played modes are like, obviously control because it's mandatory, but then hybrid and flashpoint, I think, are 2 more like comfortable ones. So to hear escort, I think we're going to be taking them to Gibraltar, if I had to guess. We also have a player swap. Oh,
Gibraltar has
Gibraltar was
been
banned.
banned.
Okay, never mind. That's what I imagine when we pick escort, because we are a fan of the dive comp, and that is what a lot of escort maps do let you whip out there. So we also do have another player coming in, Lynx, for Bradnosaur. So a DPS swap here. From insider information, Lynx is very, very vocal. Yeah. Good for fight planning. alt tracking. So I'm interested to see how Western's like game plan changes up here with that like more vocal presence in the roster. And I'm also excited to see what map we do end up taking because escort is it can be all over the like some maps, you know, you'd rather have a sig, and I know we haven't really practiced many sig comps for our escort maps. We always tend to go for the Winston because that is what our two tank players are really comfortable with. So yeah, very interesting to see what we get here.
Looks like we finally
Okay.
got the map that we're finally going to see. We're going to see Escort on Rialto as our second map today. And what do you think
Yeah.
about that? I mean, was that expected at all?
No, actually, if I'm being honest, we usually ban Rialto. We
That's
sit down
very
and we're like,
interesting.
okay, guys, what map don't we want? And then we usually hit Rialto for our personal ban because we just never end up playing it. Like we don't have anything really against it, but we don't really practice it, so we should just ban it because why not? We
I mean,
usually go for yeah, like I said earlier,
so should we expect a
Gibraltar.
freestyle here?
Yeah.
Like from Western,
Ooh, okay.
are we
So
going to see
from
some?
Western, I'm thinking we will probably start off with a Widow Mirror. I think on both teams, Rialto's quite good for, and I also do know that our hitscan player is very comfortable in Widow. Um, tank, I would personally advise Sigma, but it is quite possible we do see the Orisa just because like she's really strong right now, or even a Winston for first point, because I do know Red is quite comfortable on the Winston. Support lineup, yeah, I'm guaranteeing we probably will have a Lucio. Fastest facts, a very big fan of the Lucio boop on first, even though he dies whenever he tries to do it. But you know, gotta make the effort, gotta respect the persistence and the passion. Honestly, we might see Lucio Ana. It's like more acceptable here because longer sight lines, and you do need to have somebody pushing payload anyways. Like
Right.
I think it worked better here than the control map, especially with like whatever comps might be played.
And
Now
Rialto, like
for yeah.
as fun as the map as it is, as a dedicated bronze player, you know what I mean? Whenever I play
Mhm.
Rialto, that first corner, that makes or breaks your round most time
Yeah,
for
the
me,
morale, yeah.
right? So, what do you suggest for let's say Western? They're down 1-0. How do you break through that first corner?
Um, honestly, I think playing comfort picks and just working it up slowly, you know, fighting the angles and then getting in position. We also have had word that there will be a swap for Queens, Cat for Carbon, so
All
excited
right,
to see that
a
too.
bunch of new
Yeah, we're
players. Map 2 coming in. Western down 1-0 to Queens, but we're coming into map 2.
Initiating match. Ready for battle. Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
One has to be equalized.
Positioning healing pylon.
A better world is possible today. Sniper, be careful.
No one can shut them down. No one can hide from us.
Sniper, be careful.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Whole field is moving right along.
My pylon is down.
How you would.
Healing pylon out. Don't be reckless. No one can hide from my sight.
Watch it over you. Payload's moving. About time.
Clever.
No one can hide from my sight.
60 seconds remaining. Not so fast.
You're powered up. Get in there.
I'll try and live for the
Double kill. The payload is approaching its destination. Round 1 complete. Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Doing like God's work out there, stalling to get the nano blade like value down, and through all that, Western still manages to find the cap there. So
I mean, they needed a little bit of luck and they got it, I guess.
yeah, honestly,
If
well
you're
played.
if you are Queens coming into this now, they made it. They got all 3 points. Do you? I mean, that you have to go to overtime. I mean, if you're Western, do you want to go to overtime? Are you okay with overtime, or do you push for a 2-3 lead?
Well, I think like realistically, you always want to push for a 2-3 lead, but I think if you go to overtime, you're not worried. Like neither team will be like, oh, we're going to like both the teams want it, and honestly, on Rialto, it's kind of, at least my experience, you're kind of expected to go to overtime. These maps are quite hard to hold if you have like clean team fights on last points. Like, you know, like right there, like Queens started staggering, their supports couldn't really get out, they didn't die as fast as the rest of the team.
Ooh.
And Western here, finding 2,
What a
making
shot.
use of the high ground. So yeah, honestly, my answer, you always want to end it before it goes 3-3, but if it does go 3-3, either team is punching themselves in the leg there. But there is some compositional swaps here for each team. I'm a really big fan of Western swaps here. They go Mei, just in case their team whips out the Orisa mirror, so they can wall her off. This choke point here, very close. One Mei wall does close that side. And as long as cards can go through it, there's nothing breaking that Mei wall that fast. And then the Illari can boop players off high ground. Ashe also a boop and a sniper. A very interesting hold here from Western. I think the logic is Mei can wall or ice block and hold for longer before the rest of the team gets the drop. The rest of the team just being Marisa. The other players do want to stay far away from that choke. Winton, yes. And yeah, it kind of falls apart here for Western. Dying on cart, good call. The Mei block for a few seconds for wave respawn. Maybe. I can't really tell. It's quite dark. No, long spawn for Lynx here. Western's recontest is going to be very hard to achieve. Winston is playing up, which is what he should be doing, so well played to him. Feiwan, though, taking a lot of bullets here. He has to leave. He's forced out. And Western does a recontest, and they do this long sideline. Ooh! Finding the Ash. Winston's won.
That was personal. That was revenge.
Oh, but they capped!
Oh!
What? Queen's capped! What a blunder from Western.
That is so unfortunate.
Oh
They had all the things running for him too. That Widow was going crazy.
They did. I wonder what happened. Because you can still contest through a Mei wall. So I just think the Orisa... Maybe the Orisa got whip-shotted or coach gunned off far enough for it to cap.
Unfortunate.
That's crazy. Yeah, wow. Western giving up first here early on. They're opting to play close. Good decision. They already gave up point, and they did have players alive. So, Widow looking for the flanker, finds the tracer.
There it is.
Yup. Okay. Both players
no.
kind of just. Oh. Good effort. Queens is winning the fight on payload, however.
I mean, that's exactly what you do as a tracer there.
Yeah.
I mean, keep that Widow busy. Everyone else gotta focus on everything else.
Going to poke out the Widow. Honestly, well played. Western playing up there was also, I would say, good decision. They don't lose anything from doing it, and Queens does burn window there to get out. So it is an ult for nothing, and you do shave off some time because you're contesting cart.
And look at Western's ult right now. They have four of them on the board, and there goes one.
It's looking like it's gonna be a crazy fight here.
Oh, got two.
Great caught.
Three, four.
Oh my goodness. Holy. Western blowing their queens, however. All
that's
their
all
ultimate
five.
views. Yeah. So,
I mean, what a retake, but you used all 5 ults.
Fat Blizzard from the Mei there, and then Western says, screw it, we're not taking no chances, we are winning this team fight. They invest all their ultimates. Queens invests 3 of theirs as well, so by no means was it a bad investment from Western. Essentially, you could think of it as a 2 for 0. The only ult Queens now has is Primal. Very strong ults against Western's comp. You can displace the hit scan or the support line, so we'll see how he decides to use it. Ash, Dynamite. Widow's playing very far back here, looking for that angle.
This is great. Windy can get there. Yeah. There it is.
Ooh, Widow is dead for sure. That's Primal gonna be. Ooh, not even needed Primal.
And he gets out scot-free. There, the Primal pop.
There, Primal. Juno, yeah.
Oh, he wants it. He wants it.
Yeah. Oh, the Mei's still alive. Interesting. Just cannot make it back to cart. But Western finds 2. Wait, what is going on? The Reese is about to go down though. I don't think there's that much potential here for Western. Yeah, Tracer. Ooh. Last second test. Lari also goes. Wait, they find the Juno.
Huge Tracer.
The Winston's 1 HP. What is happening? And then Widow. Yeah.
What a
jumps
fumble.
off. Wow. I think that's another example of getting too eager. Queens, Moira, and Ash. I don't know where they died, but I'm guessing it had to have been relatively close to Western spawn for that to happen. Wow.
I mean, they were like half a meter away.
Yeah. And with that happening, Western's in a very strong position here. Window, cooldown ultimate, Tracer also very easy to farm. And since they burned all their ultimates at the same time, they almost have them all back. Like even the longer
all together, yeah.
Yeah, and it's closing down on final fight here. If Western drags this out, this is last fight, and with their ultimate advantage, they should just be able to close it out here.
Window.
Early window, you like to see that. It forces Queens to play back and enables Western to farm ultimates. But Sheila goes down for it. How does that happen?
Huh.
The other team peeks the window. Oh, and Alari's in the corner. Alari ult. I'm not sure if it finds anybody. Tracer finds Juno.
Tracer gets 2.
Wow, wait, winnable. Blizzard invested. That Orisa should be dead here, and it's just Tracer versus the world. And I don't think Fruits can do it. Waiting for the recontest, the only option here. Tracer's forcing Fruits out. Oh!
But
it's
too little, too late.
It is enough. Well played. Wow.
Incredible round by Western.
Yeah. On their map pick.
I mean, that.
Wow.
What a map. What a round. I'm lost for words for what we just witnessed.
Yeah.
Bap wall.
Very
Bap
exciting.
dies. So Lari's in the corner.
Yeah. I don't like. From how that fight was looking to start, I thought Western was like done there. They invest their window, but they don't really find that much with the window itself, and BAP goes down while the other team peeks the window, which is like, oh no. And then Alari is in the corner, like a third HP. So I thought it was cooked for Western, but then the kills start coming for him. You know, Tracer finds two. And at the end of the day, Western did have all their ultimates online. While
Yeah,
Queens
that
did
blizzard
not
at
have
the
any.
end there too.
Yeah, no, like the blizzard icing on the cake. Well played from Western. I think my favorite fight of that map would just be the clusterfuck where everybody used like almost all their ultimates on second points on defense there with another big blizzard. Yeah.
That's like the turning point. That's the climax of that match. After then, every single opportunity, Western just got the lucky draw. 50-50 shot and they won.
Yeah, Queens like had a very promising chance to take second there and they managed to have it like slip through their grasp.
Barely.
Yeah. Wow. Like just honestly phenomenal games of Overwatch so far.
And we've got some more information for now map 3 if you want to talk about that.
Yeah, we have Runasapi. In terms of player feedback, I know that our team isn't the biggest fan of Runasapi. I think a few of our players don't really like the map. What I have seen played on Runasapi a lot, once again, in the past it was Ram when Ram was meta, so a lot of Ram comps we played. I think here we're going to see probably more Orisa. You can play dive, it is just harder to pull off than to take a brawl mirror. So we probably will see.
We've got our map pick here, and it's Esperanza.
Ooh.
So tell me a little bit about this map. What can we expect from Western and Queens comp-wise? Are we going to see another couple mirrors here?
So, in the past, what we kind of have a meme comp for Esperanza in the past. We have done Winston, Venture, Torb, Life Weaver, Lucio. That was our meme comp that we did run. And we would win, okay. Nowadays though, I don't think we run that. We run either Winston or once again like a Junker Queen we run before. So it's either gonna be Winston or Orisa though, I think in today's game. We will probably see Lucio. Honor Akiri is what I expect to see for support, the other support. Carbon is in for Cat once more, and I do also think we'll have a variant of maybe Tracer Kree, Tracer Venture, Tracer Genji, because that is what our DPS are pretty comfortable on for this map. So it is very possible we do see a Winston comp come up from Western here. For Queens, I'm not really sure their most comfortable pick is. They'll probably walk out on the Orisa though. They have been playing mostly that, and they did play Winston for a little bit, but I don't think they were too happy on Winston, based on how the map.
Based on how it just went, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a fumble after fumble after fumble for Queens on that Winston pick. I mean, they had all the opportunities. I mean, they had that one Widow pick on the on the like upper ledge. Didn't even use the primal, but then afterwards, just kept dropping.
Yeah, like that's the team fight where I'm left scratching my head a little bit. I thought Queens had that point like locked out. All 5 are alive. They find 2. Right. Primal gets burned, and then just like that, they like people start dropping like flies. Like both supports go down, and it's like, wait, what's happening? And then picks just get traded, and Western does have the closer spawn, like at that point in time. So after that happens, Queens is kind of screwed. Western comes back, they just go, band for band with the remaining members, and that's all you really need on a defense that close to the end of point. And
that's what you want from Western, coming down 1-0, now tying it 1-1. I mean, that's exactly how you want to picture that scenario. Like almost a beating from Western. Like it wasn't even that close. I mean, it was, but it was a bunch of mistakes, and you want to see the other opponent. You want to see Queens making mistakes if you're Western.
Yeah, no, I would say Western forced out more mistakes than they made for sure. Third point was looking really bad for Western, and then once again, a fumble. Like the Blossom doesn't really get much. The ult advantage doesn't really secure them the kills, and Western manages to cap third on what was looking like a 2.5 for Western as well. So yeah, now we're gonna head into Esperanza.
the other caster, my buddy Jester here,
Thank you.
the other producers, the observers, everybody is a big team here that helped make this happen. So shout out to them. Go show support for Wega. Follow us on all the socials at Western Wega on Twitter, Instagram, whatever platform it is. And here we are, getting started on Esperanza.
Yeah, thanks to everyone for being here and being a part of this. So, the Winston comp, like I was saying, we do see Lucio, Ana, Tracer, Genji, and the Winston. This is going to be really all in for Western. They kind of have to just throw everybody at someone and hope that they can trade. I say trade, but yeah, trade backlines. Just
Queen's going with Symmetra again.
Yeah, well, they're going to use the TP at a spawn, and they're probably going to swap. A lot of teams do it. Yup. What? Wait.
Oh, there it is.
Tracer,
There it is.
The swap to Tracer, yeah.
Couldn't find
A lot of
Tracer
teams
on the
will
map.
do it for a slightly faster rollout. Yeah. Okay, Western set up left here. So what Western's looking for here is for a target, probably Brig or Juno, although Juno's like impossible, so probably Brig. And then they're going to all-in Brig and have all their players jump at the same time. That is like their idea. Burns, bubble, and then jumps in. Don't really want to see that for Winston.
Uh-oh.
No survivability afterwards. Yeah.
Just jumped alone. No one was there to back him
Yeah,
up.
no follow-up either. Honestly, Western might need to make some changes here, I think, based on how the first fight played. So,
I mean, that's advantage Queens now.
yeah, Red burning bubble that early, really awkward for him because he jumps in afterwards and he has no damage mitigation tool. The rest of his team also was unable to follow up, so kind of just jumped into 5 people and then got his ass beat for it. So unfortunate there, but let's see if Western has a more coordinated dive here. Okay, Risa Gold's forced out and bubble. Let's see. Western's committing now. Winston's very low on HP. Tracer also won. They do make fine too.
Oh.
Wait,
It works this time.
the Tracer's going for Western. Can they kill the Risa though? I think.
Oh, what a snipe.
Yeah, just the Genji. I think. Is the Ana dead as well?
Oh, Lynx is just barely surviving there.
Yeah, he has to play his life here. I think if he dies... Okay. Western's coming back first. They do spawn closer. And Queens has to give that. Yeah, could have been worse. Could have been worse.
Yeah, could have been worse. Could have been much, much worse. But they actually committed this time to that push.
Yes, they committed to the dive, which you want to see from a dive composition. Duly invest Nanoblade. Oh my goodness!
The knife is out!
Oh, but wait! Queen flipping kills.
I mean, no
The trees
nano.
Come in.
No nano
Western
on the knife.
Still managing to squeeze it out barely. Just Tracer, 1v2. Western should be able to push here. Does she make it to Mega? She does not. Well played from Western's Tracer there. Wow, that was like... I was about to hype up the blade and then the Risa ult trades and it's just all over.
I think, did Ana die early? That was Blade with no nano.
Oh, it was blade with no nano. Just a dry blade.
So they still have another nano on.
Yeah, and then Nano Winston engaged.
Nano Winston! There it is!
Yes!
Monkey!
Oh, and ultimates are being invested by Queens left, right, and left, and it's just not. It's after they got picked. Ana's getting juggled. Or, not Ana. I was bad.
Ana.
I don't have an Ana. Deep invested from Western here to close out this fight. Bob! Also used for Queens. Ultimate. Just each team investing everything they have.
I mean, and that's how you kind of combat that. I mean, if I'm Queens, I mean, do you just let them have it, regroup for the next one, or is that usage of all those ults, is that worth it? Just to lose it at the end of the day?
I think it is worth it because they also forced ults out of Western and they were down on that fight to begin with. I think ideally Queens actually want to use their ults earlier. They let Western engage and then they had to ult like reactively and then Bray goes down with Rally. You don't see that. Fight doesn't play that. Oh, they isolated.
This Winston is huge!
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
30 HP! Oh
my goodness. Wait, Queens manages to make that work.
Lumillion!
Slightly. Okay.
I mean, what an
Doom.
arm.
Okay. Queens now looking to mirror a dive composition. So Doom and Tracer will work in tandem to pick off the squishies. Kree will play with his core, like Juno Brig, and basically the Brig's job is to sit on Juno and just never leave her. And it's gonna be very hard for us to get value against that comp, to be honest. The Kree versus Captain is not very lethal. Also, his right click, it's a demon. Oh! Wisp of Carbon's found traded by Faywon. Late contested card.
Nano.
Brig gets found on his traded. Nano's
Monkey Nano? Too
Too
little, too late, I think.
Oh, Faywon finds 2!
Oh!
The trades are coming in, and it's 2 and 2. 2 players on each team left. Doom trying to find Lucio with the Tracer. Can he live, though?
1v1.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Western
2v2.
has stabilized, and they keep the lead. Ooh, the boom.
Doom has a
Winston
slam.
Primal invested to try and find Kiri. Does he lose track? Rowley also used. A very messy fight here.
I mean,
Oh, Faywon's won. Doom all. Okay, Ana should die here, and this should be the win.
there.
Oh, the
Oh, he
beat.
gets Genji.
Oh, the late beat. Nice division. It was a good effort, but ultimately it is the pain here. I don't think Western has the gas. They stabilized though. What? The fight's still going.
I mean, Faywon did an incredible job there, just staying alive.
Yeah.
Oh, goodbye, Shiba.
You hate to see that. Shiba just goes back at spawn. Head back. Blade's invested. Western is currently up 1.
Woo!
Doom finds the Genji. But just like that, Western somehow finds the kills here.
I don't see the value in that Genji ult right there. I mean, he's surrounded. He's in a corner.
So essentially, he ults there, he does find one first, and then he goes down afterwards. And Western does lose Shiba early to the Deadeye. So Western's logic is they're trying to turn the fight, and they actually managed to do it. So I don't hate that blade. Wow, that was such a messy fight. Somehow ended up in Western's
In Western's favor, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what
big
Western needs.
Genji.
Whoa!
Can anybody find him? Oh, pulse bomb. Was that canceled? Did you punch that? That might have been a cancel.
Did it go
that
off?
Would be crazy. Wow, okay. Western playing high ground here. Ana alone. They find like they just drop down. Just like that. Oh, Shiba gets treated. I don't think it's enough. Just Faywon alive. Along with the Tracer.
I mean, they just have to live now, or even.
Oh! Dashes with the bubble.
Oh, there it is.
The ultimate. Okay.
Now
Yeah.
we push. Do
Well
not
played to
falter.
Western. Now they're starting to expand their lead. And in terms of the ult economy, it's in Western's favor. Western can
Yeah,
make a really good
yeah,
run
because
here.
of that Doomfist ult and the Tracer buff. Oh wow. I mean, Kiriko ult alone, I mean, is strong.
Yeah, but it is very strong. If it's strong enough to overpower Beat, Nano, Primal, I don't think
Probably
so.
not.
I think Western is definitely favored here. Doom went in, forced to use block, charged punch.
Oh, Ana!
Whiffs the punch! Oh, Beat's committed and Nano. Western looking to win this fight.
There goes
Winston limping
Kiriko.
around in main. Jumps on the backline here. Fritz is 1 HP. Doom is 1. Faywon fighting for dear life. Faywon managing to live. Queen's is stabilizing, but all while this is happening, Western's continuing to push the cart. He whiffs another punch!
Oh, this is
Oh,
not
no!
Faywon's
HP.
day.
Sung Hoon finds fruits. Shiba in the thick of it.
Slipped!
Oh, outperforming KSI though. Oh my goodness. Big sleep start. Okay. Winston on the Kiriko. What can you do? Almost kill him. Wow. And Primal investment here. If Doom's caught,
Oh.
Weston's making possible.
Able to escape.
1 HP and
Barely
knocks
any.
out. That's so big for Western here.
I mean, great push. I mean, that entire time Western's pushing. Any moment that Queens was trying to get one pick off or anything, Western's just pushing. That's all they're doing.
Yeah, like. Oh, there's Blade. Does it beat? Oh,
There's one.
They don't even have beat yet. Wait. Queens doesn't have beat. Western's up in the team
96%. No
fight.
beat.
Kiriko's playing her life, but Western is set on pushing her out.
This is
Jump
huge
on
for
Kiri,
Western.
Kiriko 1 HP.
Huge.
Kiriko cut. Faywon trades Kiri. Red finds Fei1, and just like that, Queen started to sweat. Lucio's coming out with deep. Hopefully he can farm in time. He has to invest it soon. But there's no point because he's too low. He was an Ajax. And just like that, with the spawn point event, and just hold on here.
Oh, I mean, it's pushed so far right now. How does Queens come back from this now? What do you think they should do?
So Queens needs to win the next team fight. They need to get through Western's beat, and they should only, the maximum amount of ults they can use is 2. If they use any more than 2 ultimates, they are not going to have an ult economy to sustain the push. So Queens needs to find, honestly, forcing out Suzu and getting a big pulse might be all they need to win the next fight. Onto the Lucio, maybe. Wait!
There's the Doomfist!
B gets cancelled! He gets Ajax! Oh, where do we find this guy? Oh my goodness!
Holy smoke!
Oh, just put the fries in the bag. Oh
Let's
my
put
goodness.
the fries in the bag!
Another Ajax from Fast.
Queens is holding on!
Yeah, but Western did fight without a player. Somebody needed to get that card. It's just all over the place. Western finds the Kiriko. No free on the Tracer. Fei1's using block. Tracer's still killable here. Doom's also one now.
There it is.
Cut. It's just Tracer for the contest. Tracer's dead. And just like that, Western takes another map.
I can only imagine what the locker room from Western.
Honestly,
Oh man.
well, I'm imagining a lot of words were said. Very intense fight there. Queens deciding to take the fight inside of the choke, outside of LOS as one of their players, because once again, it is overtime. You need somebody on payload, so you're fighting down somebody. And I believe, I'm not sure if this was throughout the entire fight, but Kiriko was the card, which means that Queens took a fight without Kiri and LOS, which also means no Kitsune, because Kiri was very close to Kitsune on that push there. They also used Doom ult early. They
Really
managed to Ajax the beat, which is huge, but it doesn't matter because they're also taking the fight down a person, and everybody that dies has long spawn. So taking trades in that neutral there, while investing ultimates, while down a player because somebody is on payload, you don't really want to see that that fight coming out there for Queens.
I mean, you're already fighting on the back foot as Queens. Like a bunch of mistakes. I mean, Fei1, that wasn't Fei1's game. The amount of missed punches he had on a lone Ana was
I mean,
unfortunate.
they were like sniper range, but yeah, it is kind of. You do want to see the punches land there because any punch on that Ana is basically a guaranteed kill. The Lucio is nowhere to be seen, like near the Ana, so she gets punched, she's stunned for a few seconds in a wall, and she's just dead to Doom. So missing those punches, very unfortunate for Fei1. Overall though, Queens' game plan towards the end there, you just can't really do that. You kind of are forced to take a fight around cart and not try and cut Western off on the high ground rotation, because like we just saw, it is a very awkward fight and very hard to win. And in the end, you just don't have the spawns to support the aggression or the manpower. As you're down a player, you used ultimates that you had the advantage in, and then yeah, it just all falls apart from there.
They took the gamble and it just didn't work out in the
They did. You just got news that Flashpoint will be the next map type. So
that's interesting. That'll be
yeah,
fun.
very
You got a
exciting.
good diverse group, diverse game modes.
So, in terms of the most comfortable map for Western for Flashpoint, it's got to be Cervasa. It is the map we scrim the most for Flashpoint. Our most common composition on Flashpoint is Junker Queen, although it's an Orisa meta, so probably going to see more Orisa from both teams here. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, that's just what it is. It's
Yeah.
I mean, every couple months, Orisa just pops back in. They nerf her, they pop her back down.
Yeah, if Western rolls out on the on a Lucio backline again, I think Queens might be more favored to win this map, because I believe the flexibility their supports have shown is far more advantageous in the brawly control game mode that is Flashpoint. Although you never know, Western's ult usage has been, like, in retrospect, good. I don't know if they use their ults like reactively in those big team fights where they burned a lot of ultimates because they saw Queens burning theirs, but if that is the case, then it is a very good trait to have for Flashpoint, because it is a very ult heavy game mode. You want to save ults, like sometimes, like let's say you're up 2-0 in Flashpoint and you have no ultimates, you know the other team has ultimates, you could sack a point giving the other team like 2-1 and then just farm up your ultimates to stomp and just hold third for yourself. So we have news that we got Saravasa. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun map.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, from the inside information that you have, I mean, this is the map that Western wants.
Yeah.
I mean, we were not sure what Queens is preparing for this, but you said Orisa's meta. We would probably just see Orisa. If Orisa
Yeah.
doesn't work at Junker Queen, it doesn't.
Honestly, like if we could get away with it, I think we would. Based on this match is playing out, also I do believe Red is more comfortable on Orisa than Junker Queen because we usually have Do come out for the Junker Queen. So this also might be more of a comfort pick thing as well as just Orisa being an immovable wall in the face of other brawl tanks. So
All right.
yeah, we've probably seen Orisa mirror. Yeah.
That's going to be some exciting game.
Initiating match. Ready for battle. Five, four, three, two, one. Ignition flashpoint.
We will kick up a dust storm.
To just eat out of it. And May is just left to fend for herself on point. Burns ice block.
It
and
must have been a
then just
miscom.
cooked. Yeah. Now Western with a choke. Cannot walk too far up. Oh! They find Teo again! Oh my goodness.
It's like every fight they're down 4-5.
Yeah,
another
wow.
one.
Red is traded, but two players are dead for Queens, and they recess low. Fei1, 1 HP, waste of carbon, trying to sustain. Fei1 fighting for his life.
Oh,
waste
no.
of carbon, unable to keep him alive. And just like that, Western is taking first point here. Queens does not have a strong contest.
I mean, what a cool. That's one-sided completely.
Yeah, honestly, very surprising. What the Brig is really good for is holding off dive characters, and Western has a two-man dive with that composition, and they just managed to make it work. Queens has wall, a very strong wall to start, but doesn't really take it, like, capitalize afterwards.
I mean,
and then
such
they
a
also give up point.
such a decisive round, and they still have all their ults. They didn't use a single one that entire time.
Yeah,
they have 5
both
ults coming in
teams.
with Alari now.
This point is going to be an ult fest. Red,
Oh!
ooh!
Ouch!
Ooh, Western.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay.
Very,
Fumble
very
on both
sloppy
sides.
there. Opting to take the fight early, which is, once again, kind of awkward considering you're into Reaper May, Balmir. Red burns ultimate and just goes down. I don't know if Western supports were like an LOS or like what their game plan was there, because he seemed to be quite alone up there.
Oh man, that is unfortunate. Can I say, the ones in the chat, I love my fans. Thank you guys. You guys are hilarious. I'm just reading what's going on. Anyways, back to the game.
Oh my goodness. The Blizzard comes out, Rally is burned, Kitsune is burned. That is a 2-for-2
Oh, man.
ult exchange. Queen's looking very dominant now.
It's like a complete 180 from what we just saw.
Yeah.
A little bit of
They're finally playing as 5. They're making use of the fact that they like their goal is just to run into them together. That's all they really need to do in order to like secure fight wins here. And Western burned both support ultimates. So it's gonna be very hard for them to win. I think 2 fights from now.
I think they gotta give
there's
up, right?
there's the blade.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Defensive Blossom finds the Genji. Rally is burned as well. Queens is definitely taking this point. The trades come in, but it is not enough for Western.
Oh man.
Yeah, good stuff from Queens. As I was saying earlier though,
great
Western
defense.
is in the better position here. They have the first point, it's 1-1 now, and they do have a better ult rotation coming up for point 2. So yeah, I am, if I'm Queens, I'm a little worried for this next point. We need to be thinking, does Venture have ult? Probably. How do we avoid or kite Venture's ult? So maybe they save Speed Ring for Venture's ultimate and they play around that corner in hopes of, you know, not getting caught by it. There
What
it is!
a wall! What a wall!
There's the E! Orisa, Feiwan, Brave, trying to take all the sins of his team on his back and ends up paying for it.
I mean, if he was just a little bit further forward, he would have
Yeah,
had
the
3
move
of
off the
them.
map would have been crazy. Honestly though, fair for Queens. Like, if I'm Queens, I'm not like, that wasn't bad, that was good. Ideally, you had to play through an ultimate, and you did choose an awkward choke to walk through for Venture ult, knowing that it's there, because Venture would hit every person in a straight line there. Feiwan, using E to try and like mitigate the damage coming forward is a good effort. Didn't get far enough, and also did not manage to javelin the Venture off the map, which might have been what he was going for there.
Please have a chance here to come back and reclaim this point.
Yeah.
And, I mean,
Red
it's tighter
throwing the
now, 1-1.
javelin
They
into the
need
wall.
this here.
He is not a fan of that wall.
This wall is really greasy, Queens.
Western investing Kitsune. Red
Oh!
is not wearing gold.
He lives!
What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh,
How
there's
is
the
he
ultimate coming
alive?
out. It's pandemonium. Ults are flying
How is
everywhere.
he alive?
Orisa goes down. Red is holding on for dear life. And Western seems to be on the upper foot here. Upper hand.
Red is the immovable object.
Yeah, I guess that's actually crazy. Red making a blunder,
And
thinking
they
he
have to
can
back up.
E out of Blizzard without using his gold.
And they give it up?
Yeah, he gets frozen, but then he lives. He manages to come back, burns ultimate, Juno invests theirs. Queen's burning a lot of ultimates there, trying to get it.
I mean, that's
Honestly-
props to Fast, props to Shiba.
Yeah, wow.
Keeping
So once
him
again,
alive.
Western, with their ult advantage, does manage to take the second point, which is what is to be expected. Now, for this point, Queen's severely favored. Western will be feeling very good if they lose first fight and take out Queen's ultimates. Force out their ultimates early.
If you're Western, do you bait some of these ults?
You try your best to. I don't know, like, to bait Brig, maybe they just put a lot of pressure on her. Maybe she just pops it defensively. Maybe Blade gets burned early here, and then Reaper also feels in her. There it is! Reaper, Blade forced out
Oh.
Blossom, and they trade Reaper.
Wait, this
Oh my
could
goodness,
go,
Anniversary
this could
is
go
ult.
Western's way!
Oh, okay. Queens does manage to win his team fight, but this is exactly what Western wanted. 1 ult for 3. He does not get better than that, especially Genji Blade. Well played from Western there. Queens, once again, their answer to Blade seems to be Blossom and Brig, which is not what you really
Don't
want
want,
to
yeah,
do.
2 for 1? You don't want
Yeah,
that.
and then they also are forced to burn Reese ult. 3 for Blade. That is crazy Blade value there, despite getting 0.
This could go Western's way in the long run.
It very well could here. Western's coming up on 4 ultimates here. They know Queens realistically only is Blizzard, and they do know that they should be really close to Juno. Maybe even already have it in their heads. So we'll see how Western plays this out. E's used for, the gold is used to counter Blizzard. There we go. And then Orisa ultimate to give more gold. Okay, that's Queen's last ultimate. Western forced to give up point here. Honestly,
We have
Western
a
cannot
rally
invest
soon.
anything.
A rally and a Kitsune.
Yep. There's
There it
Brig.
is.
Western's forcing it. They're saying we want this contest. Genji flying his life. Reaper 1 HP. Reaper
Gets one.
found. May 1 HP in the corner. Going on the backline with Genji. Gets Suzu'd. And just like that, Queens is on the back foot. Orisa
Oh.
getting cleaned up here. And yeah,
There it is. I mean, 99%.
yeah.
Ever
so
a sliver away from taking it 2-2.
the rest of this point comes down to how good the teams are playing it. How good is Western playing on the defense here, forcing a misplay from Queens mid, maybe catching them on the rotation with Kitsune, ulting early. Queens is probably going to try and trade Orisa ult for Kitsune, but that's still better for the Kitsune team. So I'm interested to see how they maneuver the Kitsune from Western here.
We have a bridge.
Oh, Genji on Juno,
There's
1
Kitsune.
HP. They find Juno. Big damage. Genji lives. They find 2.
No Orisa ult after that Kitsune.
Yeah. Honestly, if I'm Queen, that is a good call. I think
Red.
after Juno gets picked, yeah, you do not want to burn Result there. Wait, Feiwan, 1 HP. Did he get out? Wow, he does.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice. Well played. So yeah, Queens now. This is last fight. Both teams have 2 ultimates. If Queens wins this, they're favored on the start of 3rd point. So this is the fight
Here it
of
comes.
the map. Brig burns Rowley, 1 HP. Oh, Lynx
Brig.
finds the Brig. They flip point, but that's okay. Genji's contesting. Genji lives. Western's back. The result's gonna be massive.
Ooh.
Oh, finds Red. And they have Blossom. Western now.
Western just has to
Struggling
hold
to
on.
contest this point. Blossom is burned.
There
Okay.
it is.
Yep, Queens does secure the point, but it is costly for them.
Going into this last point, I mean, Western's got every advantage at this point.
Yeah, they are favored. It will be close though. Carbon coming up on Juno ult being a massive ult in today's game. Rally and Venture versus like Blizzard and Orbital Strike. Queens is favored here, better positioning to start. They could wall off main and Blizzard, which
There
they
it
might
is.
end up doing here. They don't. They
Blizzard,
don't have
there's a
Blizzard early. Oh, Blizzard. Suzu is forced. Rally is off. Western's trying to win this fight early. There's an orbital strike. Reaper's 1 HP. Reaper lives though, and just like that, fastest pack goes down. Oh, they're burning Venture ult now, but Venture goes down. Western
Oh,
is
no.
fumbling.
There's the wall.
Yup, and just like that, Queens takes the
takes it.
first fight.
They don't even use Blizzard's still up. I mean,
Yeah.
Blossom's coming back real quick.
Oh, the swap to Reaper. I am a fan of this swap. I think at this point in time, you just want like DPS who can sustain and just stay like throwing hands. Because Queens has Lucio Juno, which is like lower in healing than what Western has. So if they just try and have a sustained fight, it's quite possible they win.
You know what
Queens?
they say, Jester?
What do they
I
say?
love to throw hands.
Yeah. It's on site. That's wall burned. May's looking for Blizzard, but they do have Suzu.
Blizzard comes out.
There's Blizzard. Orisa. Oh, Shiva gets found by Fruits. What a nice shot. Lynx finds 2 though. Western is fighting hard. Feiwan is
3v3.
cut. May is alive.
Oh!
Oh, Lynx fighting for his life as well. It's a 2v2, but Orisa gets found, and I don't think Western will be able to hold on to this one. They can contest. They do have Kitsune.
I mean, they gotta stall at least a little bit.
Oh, there's Blossom.
Oh no,
The
Genji!
trade. Shiva's dead. Does the Kitsune go off? It does not.
Does not.
Oh, Ajax.
They forced the ball.
Yeah, just like that. We're going to map 5. Western, unable to
There
find
it
their
is.
footing there.
They're trying to stall, but I think it's too late, too soon, too late? Too late, too
Yeah.
soon. I don't know.
It's going to a map 5 here.
There it is. I mean, this is what we expected. Queens versus Western. Like this is the rivalry that we've been talking about. Not just in esports, but in everything. Academics, sports, the culture.
Yeah, academics. GPA for GPA.
GPA for GPA.
Yeah.
I mean, Western versus Queens is a story from before I was even born, and we're seeing it in full display tonight.
Yep.
Overwatch game.
Nice tracking. Getting play the game.
Wow. What a, I mean, back and forth game. At one point, we thought it was all Western. And
Yeah.
it was like Queens didn't have an answer for what Western was doing. And then complete 180
Mm-hmm.
into Queens, taking commanding lead, which is I mean, out of all game modes, that's kind of what we expect to see this flip flop. But
Yeah,
to that extent, it surprised me.
indeed. We did see Queens, the stronger team, on control. So seeing them win on Flashpoint isn't the most surprising, but I will say, if we look back on Rialto, where it was Queens making more mistakes than Western, this map was Western making more mistakes than Queens. They have the ult advantage going into points. They do have the 2-1 lead, so they can lose a point if they get enough resources out of Queens to make it worth it. They opt to try and contest and win the point over, and unfortunately, it just doesn't manage to work out. And then for last point, they're left like swinging up. They don't really have as much as Queens has, and Queens manages to play it well. They use their ultimates wisely and safely, and they secure the win. So well played to them.
Did we get info of the last game mode?
We know it's hybrid. We do know it's hybrid.
What do you
So
think
that's
about that?
fun. Yeah. So for hybrid, the most popular map I've seen in NECC and Homecoming for teams that do pick hybrid is Kings Row. Classic.
Love
A
that.
fan
Love that.
favorite. If we do manage to get Kings Row here, I think that would be the perfect end to a map 5 series, but we'll see what we get. In terms of maps, we don't usually play the Blizzard World for a hybrid, so I could see Western like shying away from that, and we end up going to maybe a Hollywood, or
Hollywood would be
maybe
very interesting.
yeah, I was gonna say maybe a Eichenwald, but I don't know if we'd feel that comfortable picking it. We will see. It's probably gonna be Kings. If it's Kings, that'd be very hype.
I agree.
Yeah, we also have an unconventional pick for Kings Row that we whip out sometimes. Sometimes Autumn Xianghun picks Junkrat for first point, which
Ooh.
is yeah, he does play a bit of Junkrat in comp now. Hollywood has been banned.
I mean, makes sense.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I mean, does that? I mean, I assume that's not banned by us because I'll be honest.
Yeah, no,
I hate
I
Blizzard
think
World.
yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Queens hits Hollywood. Honestly, if we had a ban, we'd probably hit Hollywood too. We don't really play it. We're not really comfortable on it. Hollywood is a very infuriating map for a lot of players because first point, at least in like normal ranked ladder, very infuriating sometimes, and then second point is like PTSD invoking. If your team is like not clicking or they don't really know what they're supposed to be doing, it can go all over the place, and your push ends on second a lot of the time, a lot more of the time compared to other hybrid maps, I'd argue. So teams hitting Hollywood, not very surprising. Kings Row, we do have Kings Row. That's so fun, man. I love me some Kings Row.
What a great way to finish a BO5.
Yep.
I mean,
So I know what the crowd is saying, guys. Can we get another Orisa game? And the answer is yes. We will be getting another Orisa mirror.
100%,
Yeah,
100%.
because it's Kings Row. Um, Maybe the teams work out a Ryan mirror, but I highly doubt it. It's probably gonna be Orisa.
If we see that happen, I will do
Yeah,
something crazy. I don't know.
that would be a
Like,
lot of fun. Cause
I want to go
you
back
play...
to OG Overwatch. I want
Yeah.
bring out
Take me
flats.
back.
Bring it out.
Bring out flats. Yeah, call them up.
All
So,
right,
yeah,
so
very
we're on
exciting.
Kings Row. Kings Row for
Mhm.
map 5, and that's what we want to see. Each team, Western and Queens, tied 2 apiece. This game is the decider, the final match. And here we go.
Golden Gales win, or will the Western Wyverns lock it down on their
I
own
mean,
stream?
What a great way to finish this off.
Yeah. No subs appear to have been made for Western here. Meanwhile, Queens also rocking the same roster. It's, same 5 from each team from last map. It all comes down to this.
So I just got word in before we talk about the picks that everyone at the Western Esports and Gaming Association does have the stream up. So hi everybody. Hope you're having fun.
Yes.
Anyways,
yes.
so, I mean, Orisa mirror, there it is.
Yeah, we did expect to see this. Okay, so Widow on the attack first point is also pretty common in
That top
organized
window,
Overwatch.
right?
Pardon?
They're gonna go to that top window.
Yeah. They look out top window. Maybe they go near hotel for an early Widow pick, and if they don't find it, they usually swap off pretty fast. Western here, Lucio Baff, solid backline for an Orisa mirror.
Oh, Cassidy.
Fast as facts. Dude, a big fan of Lucio.
Last minute Cassidy switch.
Yes. I'm actually a really big fan of Autumn's Cassidy. So I do like this comp from Western here. I think this is going to be the most, like, this should be the best map. Both teams are running a super competitive Brawl comp. I don't really think there's inefficiency from either team here.
Ooh.
It's just stylistic. Oh, he's looking for the boop. Boops the Orisa, but
There's
doesn't
the
do
wall.
anything.
The
May
Bap
wants
can't
to
get
get
over.
across. They're pressuring the Orisa out. Feiwan, half HP, running for his life. Manages to get out okay. Western with control of right side now. What do they do with it?
What
They
an
go back to
incredible
the high
first
ground.
team fight. Look at him
Yeah.
go. It's like a military operation. They know exactly where to be.
They're rotating around, trying to find the backline. Flipping point here. Now Queens
Defense
is
is
the
playing
one.
offense. Offense is playing defense.
Yeah, Queens is forced to recontest this. And now Western set up. They're Baptiste far back. How are you gonna get to him? Reaper has to TP. Reaper just walking on site instead. The wall comes out. It's a very messy team fight. May ice block forced out. Lynx is 1 HP. Red finds the Reaper. There is Western's ammo. Fruit's forced to back up. Shiba 1 HP. Shiba is caught. Oh, the May finds the Cassidy, and just like that,
Oh no.
Queens is turning it around. Ice block forced out. Rooster gets cut. And honestly, what started off as a really well played fight from Western.
I mean, what that routing from Queens.
Yeah, they flipped the map, and in a comp which I would say Western is favored to like have better odds after the map is flipped.
Okay,
like,
Autumn. Okay,
oh my
Autumn.
good! I told you. Look at this guy. Carbon.exe has stopped working. Autumn finds the early pick, and that should be enough until the last second recontest from Queens, which I do expect to happen. There it is.
And
Oh,
gets pushed
the
off.
javelin! Oh!
Oh, no!
Javelin! Oh my goodness! Ultimates are coming out from both teams.
Oh!
Freeze! Oh, the Juno ult! That's it!
Wow.
And just like
What a
that.
recovery.
Yeah, Queens is Feiwan putting the team on his back, dragging them. He says, "No, we will not give up first."
The Blizzard into the Orisa ult.
Yeah, very like Blizzard, Orisa, Juno ult, so good. Both teams now 2 ultimates. Now Western does have beat. Will this get Ajaxed? It is possible. Western needs to all window early, and then when Queens comes to the recontest. Oh. Big beat! Nobody gets caught! Reaper is down! This is looking really good for Western now. Feiwan
Take advantage.
finds the May.
Lynx.
The Pandemonium. The May's a lot. What is happening?
Western
Western
can't
is
get
struggling
on.
to focus on a target. Brig is found by the Lucio. Now on... Okay, Risa gets
There
caught.
goes
Just like that.
Feiwan.
Western takes first.
There it is. I mean, we
So,
expected
wow.
that. I mean,
Well,
It-
it was...
it looked
like,
shaky
it
for
worked
a
out.
second.
Yeah, Reaper blossoms near the Orisa, gets eat away, which you don't really want to see from your Reaper. Also,
yeah.
window was used later, which is like riskier for Western because they could have popped window early, and then when Queens comes to recontest, they burn them then. But it ended up working out for Western, so well played.
I mean, now Western has to carry that momentum forward. They can't get complacent now.
Yeah, it'll be very hard though. They do have a Nunu play off of, but are they ready for wall? Are they ready for a Orisa Sphere? Noon is popped. What does Queens do? Lemillion gets walled, and the wall just... Oh! Oh!
Oh, no,
They wait!
Autumn.
They find the Orisa!
Whoa!
Insane
This is
value! The stagger kills.
The West has to take
Western-
advantage again.
Western
can't let
needs
this
to
go.
not die here. Okay, the wall to save his life. Well played. Carbon, long spawn. Can Carbon get back in time? Probably. It'll be very close. Carbon will be playing far
Yes.
back. The Orisa ult for the recontest for Western will be huge. The rest of Western, they should be playing up a little bit further, and they should Maywall the choke, or at the corner there. There's the Maywall. Can they stop
Pushes
Orisa?
up.
They can! The block! Oh, the
What
good
a
effort!
May block.
Okay, Western playing back. Reaper 1 HP. Reaper cut. May is kind of lost though. It doesn't matter. They find Brig. Blizzard's invested by Western. Shiba's at 1 HP. Western is kind of choking. They kind of overheated there. The Orisa ult. What happened to it? She popped it early.
She popped, yeah.
Ooh, that's a big misplay from Red there. And just like that, Queens holds on. Oh, Western had such a good idea there, and it almost worked off. The wall into May, ice blocking
The
the
block.
right side. Yeah,
It was-
that was such a good effort. So now
Wow,
Western
that
once
looked-
more. Ult
That
advantage.
looked so promising.
It was so promising.
I would have put
Slight
that on Sportsnet
misplays
top
here
10,
and there. Yep.
top 100 plays of the month. I would have put it on there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this next team fight,
Yep.
Western still has the window. We
There's
have
the window.
Beats on 2.
Okay, Western flying off window. Nice! Fei One gets picked. Western looking really
They gotta
good
go
here.
now.
Reaper playing his life. Autumn looking. Autumn finds Reaper. Looking at the main now. Manages to flash and get one shot off. And just like that, once your
Nice.
tank goes down, it's really hard to hold. So
Oh!
Western takes that with window alone. Very good.
So they have Cassidy ult. They have Beat.
Yeah, honestly, Western, like, especially after that swap off of Reaper and the swap onto BAP, Queen's just saying, wait, I think we need to change something up here. And they're making some swaps, which gives them less value in terms of ultimate economy, but I think all in all, the picks are better for Queens here.
120 seconds are left in this round.
Yep. The nude,
Oh,
it gets
the
wall,
wall!
doesn't matter!
Oh!
Oh! The ammo and the maid block. They find BAP! Pre lives.
I mean, that was
Orisa
huge.
needs to live. If Orisa dies, Western severely blunders here. Oh, there's May block forced out. Western still fighting strong. Fei One looking. B gets committed. But Kratos gets the beat.
Red
But it doesn't
gets
matter
failed.
because Orisa goes down. Now Queens without a solid contest. May's gonna have to run out here in Blizzard. Western needs to be looking to the door.
Red has his ult.
Oh, big ult here.
There it
Charging-
is. Oh!
Charging it. Oh, does not manage to find them. May 1 HP. Big. Is the BAP still alive? Oh, there's Juno. Oh, Blizzard isn't enough.
Has to get out of
Needs to
there.
walk out of it. Oh, but the Juno wall. Unkillable demon.
Amazing.
And just like that, Queen manages to hold on there, despite a very promising push from Western. The fight is still
45
going on.
seconds now.
Oh, Lynx gets cut. BAP's running away. Not much else to do. Tracer's marking Tracer. Tracer gets cut. BAP gets found by Lucio. They won. Almost moved off the map. Lucio amping heals. I don't think it's enough. Ammo gets used. Trying to find the Juno here. BAP teeth. Oh, finds the Juno. Look at that tracking. Lucio on the Orisa. Orisa won. Oh, Orisa's
Orisa's
traded.
down.
Oh, Lucio's not traded, but Lucio gets cut. Venture is on. Venture finds Lucio. Tracer is on BAP. It is absolute. Oh, but Bob comes out, and that should be it for Queens. Well played. Very close there.
Wow. That is so. Can he get on?
Nah.
No. And there it is. Western not able
Yeah.
to take the 3rd point.
Yeah, Western slight blunder having everybody commit to left door there after taking control of points.
I mean, that was eventful. So much
Yeah.
happening in that last minute and a half or so.
Yeah, very, very good push though for Western. You can't really be mad at that. Basically 3rd point cap is the win condition here for Queens. So we have a good map ahead of us here.
10 seconds until Queens gets their turn. I mean, if you're Queens, this is. I mean, your eyes are nice and bright, nice and wide. They're lighting up. They're sparkling. You have a chance to bring this home now, without going to
Yeah.
overtime.
Especially on Kings Row, if my opposing team does not full cap, I am very happy. Capping in Kings Row, I feel like it's decently common from my experience. So, Western will have to play their hearts out here to hold on to this game.
I mean, this is where memories are made. This is where moments are born.
Yup,
Where heroes are birthed.
indeed.
Who will be Western's hero tonight?
Alari, BAP, Cass, May, Orisa. Western saying, we don't need the Lucio in defense here. We're not going to be looking for rotations. We'd rather try and outpoke them and just hold our positioning. Queens also opting for Zen. So Queens is also looking for a poke battle here with the Ashe Zen.
Yeah, I was gonna say the king of poke. You have, yeah, the Zen just waiting.
Yeah, I think this is a bit more awkward for Queens though, because once again, Maywall and Queens' brawling potential is slightly lower than Western's.
Are we gonna see the same routing?
They're routing far right to get through choke. Wow, it is. They're also gonna try and contest. They're gonna go right side and drop down. Or they're
There
gonna
it
try.
is.
Yeah. Are they gonna Maywall across?
I
No,
guess
they dropped.
not. Oh, look at fruits.
Oh, Lynx. Okay, Western has time to play with here. They don't immediately have to recontest. Gold is burned before dropping. That might come back to bite them. Lynx finds Lemillion.
I mean, that's a
Western
big
up
cap.
one.
That's 1/3 of the cap already
Yep.
gone.
Gold is back up. Queen is backing up, but May is looking caught here. May gets caught. Zen is still there. Zen's dead. Arisa gets walls. Western. Clean fight win here. Does Arisa get it alive? She does not. Yeah, let's see if Queens makes any swaps here. Yep, Zen for Bap.
That makes sense.
Yeah, like, Juno does provide speed, utility, so they can walk, they can decide where and when they want to fight. And Baptiste just ensures that they have a longer fight.
I mean, good job by Western here to really push it back already, but they've already captured a third. They already have a little bit of a head start going into this next fight. More than what Western had last time.
Taking Hotel there, I wonder, how will Western play around this? Baptiste unable to walk up there. Oh, how did Shiba? They both get caught from low ground. What is going on? How does that happen? Where is the pylon?
So unfortunate.
Indeed.
How did Shiba get caught there?
I don't know. Western kind of falling apart there.
I mean, that's a really, really quick cap
It
for
is.
Queens.
No ultimates need to be used either.
I mean, all Western needs to get this stall. They need to fight for this Z angle here. I mean,
Yeah.
they walk by really
they kinda
fast.
have to
but-
fight the choke here. Oh, but Red E's
Oh,
in. It doesn't have gold.
no.
What is going on?
That is so
Western
unfortunate.
is falling apart.
I mean, they gotta communicate. They gotta talk to each other. It's like Red didn't know what was going on. Lynx didn't know. Shiba didn't know. They weren't able to back up their big man in the front.
Western needs to regain their composure here for sure.
Plenty of time for Queens. I mean, they just gotta get on, right? They have 3.5 minutes. I mean, that's so much time compared to what Western had.
Yeah. Okay, early window from Western.
Yeah, one of the 5 ults
holding
that
the
they have.
corner. Oh, Lemillion lives on 1 HP. Western's trying to find that kill. Walks into the blizzard. Arisa ult, Juno ult. Immo gets burned. But once again, Queens just has the advantage.
They have the counter for every counter that Western brings out.
Yeah, Juno ultimate is just too good. It gets so much value, and 3 ults for 2 still puts Queens ahead. Western now looking at a last second recontest. And if they go for this, it's sloppy. And if they don't, it's a 5-minute time bank basically for third. Western is looking very, very
This
screwed
does
here.
not look good.
No. Maywall here. Yep, there's the Maywall. There's the gold to stop Arisa from getting through.
Oh
Arisa
my
died!
god.
Oh, the ammo is late. It's just, they reset Javelin onto the noon. Western is falling apart here.
I mean, that's what Western was trying to do last round.
Yep.
Couldn't actually get it to go.
Wow. 4
I mean,
minutes here for Queens. Queens
this
looking
is-
like the favorite to win this map.
This is strong. Like this should go in like a playbook. This should go in the museum of almost perfect comp
Yeah.
rounds.
Queens sitting Western down and making them pay for dinner.
I mean, everything Queens is doing, it's just working in their favor. Everything that Western tries, they have an answer for.
Yeah, and like even the ult advantage, Western burning everything, trying for that last second recontest. Lemillion decides that life isn't worth living and jumps off the map. I think forced off of the high ground and coach ground awkwardly, is my guess.
Was it a boop? Can't have been.
I think it was a miss, maybe. Like maybe a reset javelin and then coach gun, or maybe just trying to coach gun the high ground and just whiffing. Wow. Western
needs to
3-minute time bank to hold.
3 minutes. I mean, we did
This
see
is gonna
Queens
be-
do incredible on this end.
Yeah. Western also turret burned early, making it very hard just to play up. There's the Maywall to cut off the high ground angle. Finds. How did he get up there?
Oh no!
What? Oh my goodness!
Huge from Red!
Red showing Fei1, I wear the pants in this relationship, manhandling him off the map.
I
Oh
mean,
my lord.
it's
Fruit
just-
saying, I'm not gonna let my man go down alone, and going with him.
That's what you need. That's what you
Yep.
need in that moment. Cut off the momentum, reset, make the other team have to reset.
Western looking way stronger here on this third point defense.
I mean, having that spawn advantage is huge right now. You just win a couple more team fights and that's it. There's the ult.
Oh, this is it. Yup. Just ults being thrown at them. The entire kitchen fridge. Lynx, not much they can do besides die.
No.
Now Western's recontest. If anybody else die, I think there's one more alive for Western. And then any more deaths here is catastrophic. Okay, they're out of spawn. There is strong potential recontest. They do control that high ground up there. Western is not in a terrible position, but they do have to be wary of Risa ult. And they have to farm a Lari ult as fast as they can. Maywalls come traded out here. Red forced to use ice. Immos are traded. Ice block is used. May's looking killable. Whips the javelin. May just walks out of there scot-free. That is that's pretty bad for Western, but they do have a Lari ultimate here, and Queen's does not have an answer for it.
And a couple seconds for this Blizzard, which could be huge from Western.
Western needs to not use Lari ult and Blizzard. That's what they have to absolutely not do.
One or the other.
They need to try and win. Yes, one or the other. Clean fight here.
What a wall.
Arisa going for the Q. Ooh. Doesn't really get much value there. Blizzard is used, forced out. Western does not want to take a chance here. Fruits, no cooldowns, gets caught, and the rest of Queen's walking
Wait,
out
they
there.
used the Lari as well.
Yeah, they had to. They felt nervous, and to be fair, Western has 3 ults here for potentially the last team fight.
I mean, that's huge.
It is.
It all comes down to whoever wins this angle, this Z hold here.
Absolutely. Autumn. Oh, they're on Winston. Oh, Queen's is saying we're just gonna jump the Widow. They're feeling that the high ground is too oppressive.
Widow has no idea.
Oh!
Widow has no idea!
Autumn gets found. Nobody told him. And just like that, Western is looking like they're in a tight position. Fei1, 1 HP. Imo gets forced. Shiba, fastest packs, 1 HP. Holding out for dear life. Shiba has window. Do they invest it? What do they do? Winston's on the high ground. Western needs to make a decision and fast. Fruits is 1 HP. Supports Western are fighting for their lives. Red has ultimate.
There goes
Fei1 gets
Winston!
found. It's last team fight. 15 seconds. Western needs to walk. Oh, Widows gets caught by Fruits. That's Sally Vector. Red needs to put his foot down.
Here's the ult.
Nick.
Here it is!
That's Imo. Western needs to capitalize on these kills.
I mean, Western's
Fei1's
on the
back
high
in
ground.
Doom. Red is 1 HP. Doom finds Shiba.
Queen,
Western needs to
no!
focus fire. Look on Ash, look on Ash. Ash gets cut. Fei1 jumps out. It's looking winnable. Fei1, the only member of Queens alive. Hilarious gets burned. And just like that, Western takes it home in a 5-map banger on King's Row.
If you don't like that, you don't like Overwatch 2 gameplay.
Well, the hashtag roll stangs coming out.
Oh my
the
God.
GGs. Wow.
What a round. I mean, it's similar to what we saw in the last round. Like, all the momentum was on the Gales. Queens had everything. It was
if
a
you gave me
steamroll.
$1,000 and told me to bet after that second point on attack, it would have gone to Queens. 4-minute time
You're telling
bank.
me 90% of the game was done in the first 2 minutes? I would have been like, okay.
Wow. Yeah,
That's crazy.
that is a crazy hold from Western there. The Widow pick doing wonders for Western. Queens feeling like threatened and unable to have an answer for it. And at the end, they actually opt for a more dive-based composition with the Winston swap, which works if you're able to isolate a target fast and kill them early, but they were unable to do that with the Alari BAP support line that Western had. And Winston just doesn't have the sustain to just stay in front of Western's team because of the sheer amount of damage they have.
I can
Western
only
just managed
imagine
to
the
squeak it out.
Discord call right now.
I
can
know.
only imagine what's being said.
Western's gotta be excited, and Queens has to be heartbroken there.
It's out. You can hear a pin drop over at Queens.
Yeah. Honestly,
I mean,
both teams putting on a show for us today, though.
I mean, incredible showing for both teams. Much
yeah.
respect to all the players out there. They really did put their heart out there.
Yeah,
and
honestly, claps to them. I don't have my other, claps to them. Yeah.
Poetry collapse. Well, I mean, that was an incredible series. I hope you guys out there who was watching, you guys all enjoyed what we just witnessed.
Thanks,
I mean,
everyone.
an incredible showdown. Western Queens rivalry. 3-2, going to our Western Wyverns. I mean, much respect to our opponents, but Western on top. I had to rep,
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, I appreciate everybody who tuned into the stream today.
Yeah.
So thank you to my co-host, Jester, out here, and everyone at
thanks for having
production
me.
helping out behind the scenes. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, have a good night.
Hope to see you guys again.